before I get into this story time, because oh my god, before we get into story time, I feel like I'm starting over. I'm starting new. I just feel like this is a rebirth, y'all. This is a rebirth. So if you don't know me, hi y'all, my name is Parisdanielleco. Welcome to my channel. If you are not new to my channel, then welcome back. You already know what it's about to give. And if you are new to my channel, then what's up? Welcome to my channel. Now, what I mean by this is a restart, y'all. I'm even trying to shake the YouTube, social media, influencer voice. I feel like I still be doing it a little bit. I just feel like I want to start putting out more videos for y'all. Just random things. I feel like I be so niche based, focused on trying to do just beauty. Oh, I don't want to do too much story times. I want to do what I feel like y'all want to see. And I feel like I just thought about it. And I was like, y'all like my story times. Y'all like when I talk. Y'all like to be nosy. Y'all nosy. Y'all like to be nosy. And I'm like, you know what? While I'm getting dressed, well, actually, I'm curling my hair. And I'm about to get ready because I'm about to go on a podcast episode. This, that, and the third. I don't want to ramble too much because I know y'all just want to hear the story, but I'm like, let me just tell my girls a story. So y'all already seen the title. Let's jump straight into this video. Yo, before I had more, I don't even want to say dignity, because I don't even feel like I lost my dignity. It's just, girl, when you like in a toxic situation, like, but when you're dealing with somebody and y'all on and off it's a toxic situation, you know, it's possible to become very crazy. And I feel like I've been trying to see, every time I talk and do stuff, it just don't come out right. So hold on, y'all, because I gotta get a safe place. When you in a situationship / on and off relationship with somebody, you know, sometimes I feel like you could do a lot of things that you feel like you wouldn't usually do. And this is one of those times. So I just felt like I was in a situationship with this person, and you know, of course we didn't even officially get into a relationship. I feel like we was in a situationship for a few years before we even like made it official, to be honest. We were both doing things that hurt each other, but I feel like he just wanted to hurt me, and I just feel like when it's time to do me, girl, I did what needed to be done. But those are stories that I'm gonna say for y'all. So let me give y'all a little backstory on how this situation got mapped out. So our situation was the type of situation where I just had a little bit more credibility. I was a little bit more stable, you know, and if this person needed help with anything, then I was gonna do that. So what wound up happening was, me and this person was obviously dealing with each other. We got into a bad fight and I kicked him out because I was just like, you're not gonna be sleeping with me in my college dorm, because it was a college suite. Actually, you're not gonna be sleeping with me in here. But it's like you don't want to go outside with me, and it's like you don't want to spend time with me. Like I flew him out there, everything, child, because my man, I wanted to be my man. I didn't care what it was, because you know, he wasn't scared to do for me either. So I didn't really look at it as nothing crazy. I just felt like, I want to see you, so I'm gonna fly you out. So I had flew him out, whatever the case may be. We was vibing, but it just seemed like he didn't really want to chill with me. Like when it was time for him to go outside and be with his friends, he would go out and be with his friends, and I wouldn't want to, like, I don't want to say cock blocker, because that sounds crazy, but I didn't want to be like, why you going out with your friends and I flew you out here, and why you don't want to spend your time with me, like, you know, because we was actually sleeping together. I didn't want to be one of those people, but I feel like I was openly being like blind. Like nowadays that wouldn't rock with me at all, but it's also different circumstances now as well. So what basically wound up happening was, you know, he wound up going out with his friends, and you know, slowly but surely I started to feel away, because I just feel like, I flew you out here, you don't want to take me out, you don't want to do nothing with me. What are you here for? We over here being freaky bums, hunching on each other all day, and that's all I deserve. Like, you, before you came here, before I flew you out, it was just kind of given like, oh, I want to see you so bad, I miss you so much, like, you know, this, that, and the third. Now you went from doing all that to now you get here and you on a whole different time, and what's good with that? What's good? Fast forward to the day I kicked him out because you want to be in your friend's rapper, whatever, music video, flirting with girls, slapping their butts while they dancing, like, and I want to curse y'all, but I'm really trying to like, So slapping their butts while they, I'm like, ew, she's a dummy. She's a dummy. She's a dummy. Because there's no way you thought that you was gonna do it. Mind you, you know when you just got the intuition, girl. Ooh, the intuition was intuition. And I wound up going on his Instagram, because see, this is what men do nowadays, right? Let me put y'all on game if you don't know, or if you a little young about this. When the men go out and you just have a feeling, first of all, certain men, they know what to and what not to post. They also know what to tell their friends that they know you might go look at their page, what to and what not to post, or they'll tell them to block you or something, right? I'm already, okay, I've been doing this toxic stuff. I'm not promoting it, but I'm just saying I've been here before, so I know what they do. But me, all you gotta do is tag one person, and it's just like, boom, you tag that person, but they're gonna tag somebody else, and then they're gonna tag somebody else. I'm gonna watch everybody's story because I want to see what's going on from your angle, from your perspective. I want to know what's going on. So that's how I found out that he did that, because he didn't post it, and the person he said he was going out with didn't post it, but the people they was with was posting. I said, you thought you was slick, hoe. And it was just like, all right. So now, fast forward, I kicked him out. He just couldn't understand, like, what you tripping for, da, 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 da. And I feel like I was on something. It's the way you act.
You act. It's the way you act. It's the way you act.
Because why are you sitting here telling me you want to come out here for me and, you know, so on and so forth? Like, why did you put on this whole facade? And then when I gave you an advantage and I tried to just be chill about it, you took advantage of me. So you're getting a boot, straight up. Once he left, I was so sad, y'all. I was so sad because, you know, I really had strong feelings for him and I just felt so betrayed and I just felt used. And I don't like feeling used. But this person just had a way of talking, y'all. This person had, like, oh my God, this person had a way of talking, and it was just kind of like, oh my God, like, he's really trying to, like, I don't know what it is. Is it love? Is he using me? I'm confused. Like, when you in certain situations, sometimes it's not as clear as it would be if you wasn't in that situation. It's so, you know, easy to get blinded by love, and, you know, I felt like that's exactly what wound up happening with me. You know, I was blinded by love. So fast forward, we wound up stopped talking for a while because, you know, it was a whole big thing. Like, I literally was so dramatic with it, threw his bags out the door, everything. Of course, boom, we wound up talking again. So now I don't know if this is when his cousin officially came to Miami, but I know I was hanging out with his cousin because me and her was friends way before I knew him. She's the one who, like, connected us. What wound up happening was, obviously, you know, we stopped talking for a while, but we wound up speaking again and, you know, making amends, whatever the case may be. Now, as he was out there, because he didn't live out there yet, but as he was out there, he wound up situating himself or whatever, and he wound up becoming a resident of Miami. All right, cool. He's a resident, whatever. He's trying to get his new apartment, whatever. And the person he was staying with did not uphold their end of the deal, like, to move into their apartment. So who does he come to? Oh, reliable dumbass, really. Because why am I always there for people who always, like, play with me? And this is the past tense. We're not talking about now, but I'm just, like, reflecting. And it's just like, why would I even let somebody think that they could play with me like this? Like, this is not cool at all. So, but, you know, he asked me to, like, hold it down. He'll pay me back immediately. They just need this so they could get the apartment right now. So, oh, reliable dummy, as I always was, I took that. I paid the friends portion of the rent. And I helped them get to move into their crib. Guess what happened? Embarrassing. The nigga, he moved in. Cool, I see him with his crib. I'm like, I'm just looking at how nice the crib is, because you gotta understand, when I was there, I was in a college suite, and don't get me wrong, my college suite was nice. I had a nice shower. I had my own bathroom, which was nice. You know, it was a college suite. If you ever lived in a college suite that was spacious a little bit, like, and you had your little, you know, whatever, it was cool. That was the thing for me. I just seen his aura. Like, it gave, I got my new apartment. I'm about to act bad. I was like, I think I made a bad decision, because we wasn't even together, mind you. Like, we was still acting like we was together, but we weren't. See, that's the thing. If you're not together, then you're just not together, and move like you're single. I don't care about no situationships. Like, whatever your situation is, you always got to remember, when you start tripping, they could always hit you with the, but we're not together. And that's what's going to really, like, squeeze the juice out of you, because, oh, but why you doing this like we together, and now you want to. That's how people play with you, and that's how people try to get over on you. So let's stop normalizing doing that with people. Let's stop normalizing situationships, because somebody always winds up getting hurt because they wanted to be delusional about the situation. So we're not doing that no more. Anyways, so mind you, before this, when we had made up, our communications was good. Like, we was talking to each other all the time, like, you know, stuff like that. As soon as he moved into the crib, oh, suddenly we're not really speaking that much no more. And I'm just like, I got played. Yeah, I definitely got played. This is what I'm telling myself. Like, he used me again. Like, I got played. So now I'm just sitting here hurt, because one thing about me, I don't contact nobody. Like, I be really trying to move on, and that's what I feel like I've been trying to stress for all these years. Like, I really be moving on from people. But and this is something I want to make a TikTok about. I always felt like, because a dude came running back to me all the time, that I'm always where they wanted to be. They just felt like they couldn't do right by me because it was bad timing. Stop making excuses for yourselves, y'all. I was making such an excuse for myself, and I was literally pulling the wool over my own eyes, and on top of other people pulling the wool over my eyes, because it's like, bro, he don't want, if he wanted to, he would, and he's not. So like, what are you really expecting to happen? It's like, I be falling in love with people potential and just going off of that, and it's like, no, you have to go for what people is showing you, right? So anyways, he started moving funny. This this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. Now, I don't remember exactly what triggered the situation, but I know I had went to his crib that first time to help him move in. I went a second time because we was on a little, that's another thing, he would always call me when he wanted to get his freak on, and it was just like, I'm not freaking on nobody, so, and I was just freaking on you like a couple of weeks ago, so I want to freak on you again. Like, you know, it was a mutual thing. I wouldn't say I was necessarily being used for that because I feel like I wanted to do it too, but I also started to realize after a certain point in time, like, oh, this is all you want to do. Okay, so now mind you, the first time didn't pay too much attention to it. The second time I said, something is telling me to write down this information, write down this address, write down this building, write down this door, write down this floor. Okay, write down information. Okay, so you never know when you're gonna need it. Just keep the information, ladies. I'm telling you, you can never be too prepared, never be too nothing. Write down the information. Okay, write down any little details you feel like you might need to know. Documentation is literally everything. Okay, so now I don't remember what exactly triggered this moment, but I just had a feeling that something wasn't right, because let me tell you, I don't remember if this was because now I'm really trying to remember the actual timeline of the day. I just remember what exactly happened. The way everything wound up turning out is so ironic, because it's just like, oh, I feel like I really showed that person not to play with me, because from the years to come after that, oh, I ain't spare him not even one bit, because I remember that one time he invited me over, and this is when he freshly had moved into, like, legit tried to kick me out. I feel like he was trying to get back at me because of when I kicked him out, but I feel like I had a valid reason to kick him out. Like, I couldn't even charge my phone. I literally couldn't even charge my phone. He was making it a big deal, and I'm like, you sitting here like I'm sitting here, I got a dead phone, can't even call my Uber, or I think I called my Uber and my phone died, something crazy. Like, I'm traumatized, y'all, because now that I'm talking about these stories, I know when I talk about these stories, this is like gonna be like a low-key therapy session, but I just feel like I don't really go through drama with much other people in my life. It just really be men, so that's just something I gotta work with. Anyways, though, he had kicked me out, and his excuse was he just didn't want to be around me no more. Simple. Like, I just don't want to be around you no more. I want you to leave. I want my crib to myself, which is so ironic how things wound up happening for the years to come, because yeah, I don't want you around, ugly. Nah, let me stop. But I'm just thinking about it, like, that was very traumatic for me, because it's like, damn, I always look out for you and look how you treat me, but you keep reaching out to me, coming into my life, making it seem like you have different intentions, and then every time I give you a chance like a dummy, you embarrass me, like, every single time. So like I said, I don't remember if this happened before then or after then, but whatever, it happened, cool. That day that this happened, I felt like he was playing with me, and I was just like, you know what, I'm about to go to his crib. And I don't know if it was announced or not. I feel like it wasn't announced. I feel like he was playing with me, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna just pop up over there. I'm looking at the information I got. I typed in information on Uber, because one thing about me, I was taking an Uber anywhere. I used to take my Uber, shit, I wish I remember the location, but I used to take my Uber almost an hour just to get my nails done. So that's an Uber in Miami for an hour, get my nails done, go to the hair store, spend money, and then travel back. That's like over $200 just for one trip. Like, I was just blowing that bag, y'all. Not even now that I think about it, it's just every time I think about it, I'm like, shit really wasn't worth it at the end of the day. But whatever, I digress. I keep going side to side. Like, this is my first time really talking about it after the situation, y'all. So yeah, so I get there, I'm like, okay, boom, I got the address, cool. Now here's the problem, because this is why it's so stupid to me, and that's why I'm so annoyed. His building was mad confusing, because it was a lot of buildings that looked like his building, and it was like, come on now. And the entrance of that building looked exactly like how the others looked, like building, driveway, building, driveway, and this is like a big, like, apartment building. So I was like, oh my god, was it this way? Oh, was it this? I'm looking at the address, I'm like, it gotta be this one. So obviously nobody could let me in the building, so I had to find my way in the building. I don't even remember how I found my way in the building, but one thing about me, I'm gonna find my way. One thing about it, you don't never gotta worry about me, because I'm gonna find my way regardless. So I get in the building, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm in. Now I gotta go to the floor. So I feel like I had the name, was it the name? I forgot, but look, I got upstairs, and I'm like, all right, was it this apartment? It's like when I wrote down the information, I was trying to be so discreet that I was missing vital pieces of the information. So I was just like, no, this is the door, this is the door. Mind you, it didn't even make it no better that the damn hallways was confusing. Like, everything about this building was so confusing, and I was just like, this is so annoying, because I'm trying to, like, it's to the point where, you know, when you about to do a pop-up, like you about to go stir up some shit, And it's just like, but it takes so long. There's so many inconveniences, so many things that happen. You're not even mad no more. Like, I was still trying to maintain being mad, and I was just getting unmad because now I'm like, I'm lost. Like, you know, but I felt like, I was like, I feel like this is the door. I feel like I'm in the right place because I remember walking this way, by this way, and then if you walk this way, you take this elevator. But if you walk this way, there's no elevator, so you could. Y'all, I get there, I'm waiting in the hallway for like almost an hour, just waiting for somebody to come out. I'm trying to listen through the doors. Like, I done did a lot of crazy things in my days. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening and nobody's coming out, whatever the case may be, whatever the case may be. So I forgot, I think I wound up just calling him, and I was just like, I just started blacking on him because he did something. I think that's what he did. He posted something, because that's when I used to the pages. I don't do that no more. He had posted something. I was like, oh, you want to play with me? All right, cool. And then that's when I went. So anyways, I wound up calling him. I'm arguing with him. He like, why are you here? Da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, yup. And I'm right in the hallway. And he was like, what hallway? And I'm like, your hallway? He's like, bro, you're not in my hallway. I said, yes, I am. Girl, wasn't even in his hallway. I was in the next girl, I was in the next building. Oh my god, I was in the next building, and I was just like, I was so embarrassed. One thing about me, I like to laugh at myself too, but ain't shit funny right now, so I'm not about to laugh, because no, I'm not. No. So I was just like, oh my god, I was just so annoyed. So he wound up meeting me downstairs, blacking on me. No. He wound up calling his cousin, trying to get me to leave. And I was like, I'm not leaving until this, that, and the third. I'm not leaving until this. So he was like, tell her to leave. I don't want to deal with her no more. Like, I'm good off her. This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. And I just wasn't hearing that, because I just feel like, no, you're going to come downstairs and you're going to tell me yourself. So whatever. We wound up coming. He wound up coming downstairs. Girl, I had to talk to him in the lobby. He didn't even want to let me upstairs. Like, and like, nigga, damn, I'm the one who helped you get this apartment. If it wasn't for me and my money, you would not be here. You would not be in this apartment. And it's like, oh, just thinking that I let somebody play with me like that is, oh my god. Because now, and okay, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because you know, I'll be honest with y'all, I don't ever like to treat people bad, ever. But it's like the amount of things that this person was putting me through in that, oh, I got some story times to tell y'all. The amount of things that this person was putting me through in Miami, it was just like, they was treating me like I was absolutely nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Like, they wanted nothing to do with me. Mind you, canceled on my surgery, which that's another story time I'm gonna wind up telling y'all. It was just like, they just was treating me like filth. And it was just kind of like, so why you keep calling me, yo, you okay? Yo, you good? That's the famous line, yo, you good? Every time they want to disturb my peace, so, yo, you good? You good? Like, leave me alone. You don't care about me. Like, you don't have no good intentions for me. Like, leave me alone. So it's just like, once that conversation was wrapped up, we just said, you know, whatever, we're gonna be done. We're not gonna deal with each other no more. Of course, a couple of weeks went by. Guess who's ringing? Not even weeks, probably like a week or two max. Probably not even 2 weeks, to be honest, because me and that person never really went no contact for more than 2 weeks within like 4 years. So like, literally. So of course that person wound up contacting me, and they're like, now you just crazy, like you be doing too much, this, that, and the third. But I'm like, you keep playing with me. Like, why don't you just move on and do what you want to do? Like, why do you keep bringing my feelings into this? Like, that's not fair for me, because now I'm trying to move on and I can't move on because you know I still have feelings for you, but you keep playing in my, it's like you're trying to hurt me. So mind you, keep the key word. When I tell y'all these story times, this person was trying to hurt me. You can't tell me to this day, you cannot convince me that that person wasn't trying to intentionally hurt me. And that's why that person got the treatment that they got from me from the years to come. Like, and I don't feel bad about it, and I'm happy I did every single thing I did, because yeah, that person decided that they wanted to change, but they changed in a worse way. Like, it's like, if I have to sacrifice this, then this is what you're gonna get, which y'all know a lot of the stuff I went through. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, I went to the wrong apartment, and I felt so stupid because I just knew I had the plan, like, yeah, pay me if you want to, because that wasn't my first pop-up, y'all. Like, that was not my first pop-up. And I just felt like, one thing about me, I don't mess up a pop-up. Last pop-up I did before him, I told y'all in my story time, I told y'all years ago, like, I had to sneak through his I had to sneak in his crib, and we had an argument. I snuck in his crib, and mind you, I had to take an Uber from his crib. His mother put me in an Uber from his crib, and I got in an Uber straight back, snuck in the crib, and slept right next to him. He was so mad, like, who let this girl in? Like, but these are all people that be bothering me. It's just I was dumb enough at the time to keep allowing them to bother me and come in and out my life. That's the problem. Of course they're gonna come back to you because you're allowing them in, dummy. Oh my god, I cannot wait to make this story time on TikTok because ooh. Anyways, yeah girl. So more of the story is I went to the wrong apartment. He played with me. Now I just feel like these is moments that, yeah, like he played with me, and yes, I still was dealing with him from years to come after that. But that's why I wound up ending up in the worst way, because when two people are just too toxic for each other, eventually one person is gonna have to let go, i.e. that person was me, because I was just tired of it. And it's like I don't even really live that super toxic life. I'm not a toxic person. I don't really be in drama, but love make me do crazy things. At a point in time, I'll be accountable for my actions. That's pretty much what that was, y'all. But yes, hopefully the story time wasn't too long, but yeah, that's a short story time, girl. I popped up and went to the wrong damn house, child, and I was embarrassed because my plans always work. So more of the story is, if you planning on doing a pop-up at a certain person's house, have the right damn address. I'm talking about draw out a blueprint of the building. If it's a house, okay, that's different. But if in the case of it being a confusing type of environment, you need to write down all your details. And I'm not trying to encourage people doing pop-ups, but if you want to do it right. That's just how I feel. Anyways, y'all, so that was that story time. I have so many more story times to come, because I just feel like now I'm in a place where I could just kind of laugh about it. Some of the things still feel a little, like, I don't want to say sensitive, but more so like they still give me a feeling, because I just can't believe I used to like allow myself to go through these things. But I feel like if I'm gonna be more open with y'all, I have to really bring y'all into what molded me to the person I am right now, and show y'all how to come out of being the person I am now, because I don't want to be this person, but I am very traumatized, y'all. But I'd rather laugh about it than like cry about it. I'm not crying about nothing no more, so I'm gonna laugh about it with my girls, and we're gonna get over it, and we're gonna get through it. I know some of y'all been going through some things too, if you're not going through something right now. And you know, if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry. So we ain't crying over nobody or crying over situations that made you feel like a certain type of way or like hurt you. We not doing those no more. So anyways, like I said, I know this story is entertaining for you, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm about to vlog a little bit, so make sure y'all stay tuned. I gotta post probably a vlog or two before I actually post the vlog that y'all gonna see that involves this. I have a podcast to go to. I'm on Talk That podcast, so I'm very excited. And yeah, your girl gotta show up, so get ready with me. Story times, is that what it's given? Is that what y'all want? Let me know. But other than that, I know I talk so much, so I will see y'all in my next video. If you like this video, click that like button. Don't be stingy, click that like button, comment down below, and let me know what's your favorite part of the story, or what y'all would have did different. Not that we are encouraging toxic behaviors, but people do it, so give them an outlet too. And subscribe if you want to see more videos from moi and more story times, and I will see you in my next video. Bye loves.